Good afternoon, Dr. Dora Magan. I am Tricia Hermoso, the your moderator for today. Allow me to present to you the three presenters and for today's video. The first presenter would be Miss Raquel Batulan. The second one is Miss Shirley Inghog, and the last is Miss Hazel Rojoca. And for today's video, we're going to tackle about the poem entitled The Nuances of Life by Amanda Gorman, which has the theme of unity. Now, before we dig deeper to the actual part of this video, we are going to have a short recapitulation about adjectives. Now, adjectives is the words used to describe nouns and pronouns. Okay, so by that, I'm going to ask them 4 questions and they're going to answer this. Now, the first question is, how do adjectives enrich Gorman's poem? Now, may I have Miss Shirley Inghog to answer this?
Okay, Trish. So for me, the adjectives enrich Germa's poem in the way that she used it correctly in her poem, and that made her statement or message to be strong and powerful. It makes her message to be alive, and that made everyone to have something like realizations of this said. That's all, Trish.
Okay, thank you for that idea, Miss Inghog. Now for number 2, what does the poet hope to achieve with such powerful adjectives? May I have Miss Hazel?
The adjectives used by Amanda Gorman in the anagorial ceremony encourages people to reflect and consider how their own unique experiences and voices can help America, like her, for example. It does not literally intended to arrive at an answer, but rather to offer reflection on one of the poem's core themes, which is unity.
Okay, thank you, Miss Hazel. Now for number 3, how did the listeners react to Gorman's artistic delivery? May I have Miss Shirley again to answer the question?
Oh, sure thing. So I am sure and I believe that through her poem, the listeners currently use their voice to speak up. So I believe that they can also encourage to follow Gorman's steps and also believe of what are her beliefs. That's all, Trish.
Do you want to add, who wants to add up about the idea of Miss Inghog?
Okay, I can add.
I want to add up. In addition, it gives them realization of what was happened in their country before and to prepare what lies ahead in the future. This poem made each individual to reflect to be a better citizen for the improvement of their country and to create equality to every individual's.
Okay, thank you, Miss Batula. Now may I think Miss Hazel has her own idea also. The floor is yours.
Okay. Amanda Gorman captivated the world with her stirring poem, The Hills We Climb. They praised Amanda Gorman's initiative to be a change maker. That would be all.
Okay, thank you for that brilliant ideas, everyone. Now for the last question is, for you guys, what message was the persona trying to put across? May I have Miss Batulan?
Okay, Amanda Gorman's The Hill We Climb, written for Joe Biden's inauguration as the 46th President of the United States, depicts a country aiming for gradual, continual growth rather than perfection. So while the United States is still full of conflict and difficulties, the speaker believes that it is worth celebrating the country's journey up the hill of justice and striving to ensure that it continues to climb. The poem contends that America's problems cannot be remedied all at once, but this is no reason to give up faith that things will improve dramatically over time. According to the speaker, the United States has been going through a dark and tough phase in recent years, full of hatred and division. This does not, however, imply that the country is irreparably shattered. Rather, American believe that their unpolished country can improve and they can play a vital role in the improvement. While the United States has been through years of instability and suffering, the speaker claims that today is a day when a skinny black girl descended from slaves might find herself reciting for a new president and aspiring to be a president herself eventually. This personal moment in which Amanda Gorman explicitly relates to her own life experience as a young black poet speaking at Biden's inauguration argues that every individual American has a role to play in improving the country. This type of perseverance also includes a positive outlook on the future. Americans must refuse to quit up because our positivity and inertia will be the beacast of the next generation. Struggling to improve a flawed reality is the part of living future Americans with a better doing point and a better starting point. Finally, the speaker emphasizes that the most essential thing is not to bemoan the fact that Americans cannot solve all of their country's issues at once, but to recognize that every American has a role to play in progressively improving things. Change will always happen if Americans are brave enough to be the light, even if it can slowly and painfully. And that's what the message that the persona tries to put across. That's all.
Wow, that was a long answer, Miss Batulan. I think we all understand about the poem, The Nuances of Life, and just to summarize it all, the greatest lessons we can take from her is that Amanda discovered her passion for reading and writing was because she was encouraged by her mother. We take support and encouragement from our parents, which is the root of all doings. So, Dr. Doramagan, I think that will be all to our presentation for today, and I would like to say thank you again to our three presenters, Miss Batulan, Miss Inghog, and Miss Verhoka, for your cooperation. And once again, I am Trisha Hermoso, your moderator for today's video. And thank you for listening, and good afternoon. Goodbye.